Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing my Project Life layout for week 38. And this layout, I really didn't have a color scheme. I know I wanted it to be colorful, so I ended up just pulling out all of my embellishments instead of just a few instead of just the two colors that I normally work with. So I pulled out everything, and I didn't worry about everything matching. If it looked good, I just stuck it on. And instead of starting with my title card this week, I'm going to make a filler card from this yellow polka dot. And I had that wonderful sticker from the Mambi sticks. And I'm not sure which one that came from because I've had that sticker forever. I just never used it. And I'm just digging for something to embellish that card with. And I pull out those I think I pulled out that little blue arrow and I don't know what you call it, but the blue arrow and that cork, those cork little pieces. And these are all pieces that I die cut just from leftover scraps of scrapbook paper. And I just die cut all those, and you didn't see me place everything because my camera died. I was having a bit of a malfunction. And this picture, well, this card came from the Creative Agenda kit, and I've had it for a while, and I just didn't know how to use it, so I cut the bottom off because I think that's why I've been holding it, because that shape was just hard to put a picture over. And it says number, date, and then it says yay or nay, please explain. And I want to use that because I tried this homemade pizza recipe. So I'm going to check off the yay part, and I'm just adding some piece of orange washi to this card, and I'm going to stick it right over where those two cards meet because I don't know, it looked kind of funny, and then I think I cut it crooked also. And I'm going to label that little picture. I'm going to label it over a brown piece of cardstock. And I don't do it on camera, but I go back and I wrote on the side. I love trying new recipes. But in the when I put the pictures on my blog, you'll see that I went back and wrote something on there. And I'm just sticking another one of those little pieces that I die cut. And I'm going to write the word homemade. And then I'm going to go in with some little tiny alphas and put the word pizza. And I'm using, I guess it's kind of like a peachy salmon color. And that's from that I Am sticker sheet. And I'm going to put the word, I think, awesome on there. I'm looking for a word sticker. And I'm just going to pop it on another one of those little scraps that I have. And put that on, and I put a little enamel dot and stick that arrow. And I really like the way this card turned out. I think I'm going to try and include more recipes in the book. A while back, I went through this phase where I was just trying a whole lot of new recipes just to add new stuff to the rotation. But I wasn't doing Project Life at that time. And now I'm running out of new meals, so I think I'll start that back. I'll start trying the boards. I have over 1,000 recipes on my recipe Pinterest board. So I think each time I try a new one, I'll document it in my Project Life. And now this is just a picture of my son. He had on his dad's tie. And I had a hard time embellishing this card because the picture is printed, I don't know, it's printed a weird shape. I normally do that 2x3, but I cut this, I don't know, I think I cut this down from another picture. I just had a hard time embellishing it, and I finally mounted it on one of those paint chips, and that little yellow tag, that's just something I punched. You see that little hole, and that's because it's punched from the from a 6x6 album, the hole that holds the album together. So I'm trying to cover that little hole, and I put that piece of little cork, and then I put a Simply Wonderful sticker. And I have no idea where that Simply Wonderful sticker, actually I do know, it came from one of those Echo Park kits. It was something, We Are Family or something, but I really didn't like that kit, so I don't use too much from it. And I wanted to use this yellow filler card. It just says I love you to the moon and back. But I don't know, it was just so plain. I didn't add too much to it, but I just added a little piece of cork and some enamel dots because I don't know, I think filler cards need a little love too. Now this picture, that is a picture of the Yoda. I took that picture at Target, and I've been hoarding that card for a while. It says pictures or it didn't happen, and I think this is just like the perfect time to use this card. That picture is of the Yoda at Target, and that Yoda is $179. And I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but my husband is. So I told him, I said, well, I guess Yoda is going to have a big part in the upcoming movie. So he was like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You're not a big fan. And I was like, well, they wouldn't make, a $179 toy if he's not going to be in the movie. So I was just like, I have to take a picture and put this in my album, because my husband, if I'm right, he would be like, oh, I don't remember that. So it is documented. It's in the album. And I don't know, I'm probably wrong about it, but I just can't see them making this toy and then he's not in the movie. And I don't forget I don't even remember what the bet was or what I was supposed to win, but I don't know, it'll just be bragging rights that I was finally right about something. And now I'm just writing that on the side. And I used more of those mini alphas, and I put the word the, and in the word bet, I used some black thickers, and I got those from Walmart. And I used the other little piece of that cork that was left from the piece on the filler card, and now I'm just adding some more little bits to this card, trying to see where I want them. And I am really loving that cork lately. I only had like about three little 6x6 sheets of it. So the ends I kept, and I die cut every little piece I could out of it. And I guess I should just find some 12x12 cork, because I'm really liking the look of it. And I think I add a few enamel dots, and I am done with that card. And now this card is going to end up being my title card. And I wanted to keep it pretty simple because I'm moving the spot of the title card. And I'm using that today is a gift sticker. And that was in the Mambi. That was one of those Mambi stickers. I guess it went with the other sticker. But I have had that for so long. I don't know the name of it. But it's in the Mambi Sticks collection. And I'm just putting the word week. I'm putting it on another one of those little die cuts. I'm going to use those black thickers and just put the 38. And I'm just feeling like what spot to put it. I think I move it. I'm going to move it 2 more times, because I find when I put thickers too close to the edge, they make the pockets stick out. So I just moved it over a little, and then I changed that blue piece and added a brown wood grain, because I thought that went nice with all the cork that I used. And I'm just looking for a word sticker to use. And I'm just gonna make a little cluster, because I'm trying to do more clusters in my album lately. And I find that word sticker, it says life is art. And I'm going to put that on. I put it on one of those little die cut pieces, and then I double layered the little die cut piece. One is yellow, and I don't know what the other one is. And then I'm going to add some little enamel dots and make my little cluster. And that is it for this week. I hope you enjoyed this layout, and stay tuned for more.